Hello and welcome to our discussion today about the Metropolitan 8 or the MAT 8 as it applies as an assessment tool in the educational system for the United States. The MAT 8 got its roots in some of the work done by Binet, the French researcher. Binet was interested mainly in assessing intelligence, and out of his work, Thorndike from Stanford became involved in designing assessment tests for the United States. Now, shortly after the turn of the century, the 1900s, there was a large influx of immigrants, and the populations of schools changed. Additionally, there were laws that required students to be in school as labor laws and child labor broke up. With the flux of immigrants into the school system, the educators and administrators began to wonder how to best sort the students to accomplish what they defined was the best outcome, whether it was technical training or higher education. Thus, the introduction of assessment tests began close to the 1930s. Additionally, this time, there was automation happening and the ability to have multiple choice and standardized grading of the tests, so they became more entrenched. Also at this time, publishers of the test branched out into publishing curriculum, which gave the publishers an investment in the business end of education as well. So if we apply those foundational principles of a business investment, class management and routing, along with some form of an assessment tool to a preschool, we might get more insight into the value of assessment testing. Currently, assessment testing begins at kindergarten. However, there is talk about it starting at the preschool level. So if we are to assess preschoolers, deciding who goes to kindergarten based on their ability to use adhesives, let's examine and you can decide who you think is most capable for kindergarten. Here we have a student who has used tape as an adhesive. Here we have a student who has used glue as an adhesive. Here is another treatment of glue. This is a glue stick. Here is another treatment of glue. And finally, a treatment of a stapler, which usually also involves a Band-Aid. I present the tests to you, and I invite you to decide who advances to kindergarten.